evening and welcome to the July 12th meeting of the Newmarket Conservation Commission. We will start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, good evening. So let us start with roll call. Present?
Present.
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 Sarah Casey. Sarah and Casey.
Present.
Okay. Andrea Frey did let me know she would not be here. I have not heard from Drew, so I would not be surprised if he doesn't come through that door any moment. We do not have any members of the public here tonight for any comments, nor do we have anyone who contacted us prior that they would be here to make any comments. So I don't expect any members of the public to come. So let us go on to approval of minutes. I actually did have one thing I did notice. On item number 5, Treasurer's Report, I believe we dispersed $1,500 to the fishing derby. So I would make a motion to approve the minutes with that change.
I second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Well, I was going to abstain because I wasn't at the meeting, but we did disperse the money, so what do you do with that case? Yes.
You can abstain, that's fine. If you don't, we always distribute the minutes, but yes, you can absolutely feel free to abstain or
Gotcha.
say, yeah, okay.
So it was 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Yes.
0 and 1.
Abstain, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Anne, are you ready to do the treasurer's report?
Yeah, there's really nothing to speak of since the last meeting. It's all, everything's been paid in June. So I don't know if you have any questions, you can ask me, but there's nothing outstanding or anything that's been recently paid that we didn't cover in the last meeting.
Okay. I think we're going to spend some money on a gate, so that's a good thing that we've got some money in there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. On to subcommittee and committee reports. So let's start with town council.
Town council in the summer only meets once a month, so our next meeting will be on the 20th, next Wednesday, so not too much to report, but after the 20th meeting there should be some more items to report on.
Where does the dam stand right now as far as, is there any decision, is there going to be something on the ballot? Is that already decided?
That has not been decided yet, but you're looking at, there should be some stuff rolling out in regards to that in the fall. In terms of
Okay.
that. So
That'll
right
be-
now it's with engineers and things like that.
Oh, okay.
But the fall would kind of start the official process with the town getting involved, and it would likely appear on the ballot in March of 2019.
Okay.
And the construction would likely start in late summer, fall of 2019. Probably not. Yeah.
And who's the engineering company? Do you know?
I can't remember off the top of my head, and I can't pull up anything.
No, I'll
Yeah.
look at the time.
Was there anything on? Are we in a any kind of water rationing status right now?
There was an email that went out yesterday recommending that the town do that, but that was there's been no action on that.
Okay.
So
Just seems like it's really
Good
dry.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, I think it was recommended as of yesterday via email, but there's been no action one way or the other. So
Planning board, Sarah.
We met on Tuesday, but there's nothing to report that would be relevant to the Conservation Commission.
I did write the letter for the development on Exeter Road that we approved the wetland variance for. Did write that. I didn't hear anything. I had one change that was requested, and I made that and then sent that back out. So,
For Eric DeWitt.
yes, for Eric DeWitt,
Okay.
exactly.
He was scheduled to come to the meeting on Tuesday, but didn't make it on Tuesday, so we'll see him next month.
Okay. Schoppmeyer Park. So I forwarded the invitation to you all that I received from Terry Schoppmeyer, and I did print it out if you want to see it. The big request on it, let me say that, I guess. There is specifically an RSVP on there, and so if you could, when you open up the little invitation, make sure you RSVP if you plan to attend.
I did.
I plan to be there. Originally I was going to be out of town, but now I'm going to be here, so I just think they're probably trying to gauge how many people are going to be there.
What day of the week is that?
That's a Saturday.
Oh, I can be there.
It's at
Saturday at
10:30 a.m.
10:30. And it is, I think it's not, an opening like we're throwing open the gates. I think it's a group of people coming together to acknowledge the work that's been done. And then I think after that point it would be open to the public.
I
But
see.
this is just like
Okay.
a little event that they're holding there. And that's invitation. And that's all I have, other than I know the kayak, nothing's happened really, like there's no kayak rack out there or anything like that yet, so it's really just the work is being done there. It's been landscaped, it looks very nice. They're kind of cutting a path through the grass, but not cutting all of the grass super short, so you can walk. If you park in the parking lot, you can walk down to the waterfront without going through high grass. But I think it sort of gives it a little bit more of a wild look by having the grass a little bit higher. The one thing I did hear some complaints about is, since I don't know if the signs are up yet, I guess a lot of people are already taking their dogs down there, and there's a problem with that I heard about. So hopefully once we get the signage up and make that clear to people, that will not happen anymore.
The kiosk isn't up yet.
I don't think so, but I would anticipate by the 28th it's going to be up. I mean, I think they have everything lined up that they're going to do for it. It's just whether they've had it installed or not. I haven't been down there recently, like in the last couple of weeks, because of the construction, and now that that's finally ending, that's going to be good.
There were still some edits being recommended on the panels last night at the Lamprey River Advisory
Oh,
Council.
okay. So they were talking to you about it. Okay.
To the whole group, yeah.
To the whole group.
Mhm.
Okay.
They're very handsome.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
nicely done.
Portsmouth Sign Company?
Yeah. Yep. There'll be one at the park and then one at the waterfront.
Okay. Great. Okay, so that's all I have on Schoppmeyer Park. There's Drew. Hi, Drew. Couple things I wanted to share. I got the annual report from CELT, and there is a very brief mention of the acquisition that they're working on with us to acquire the land by Neal Mill Road. So it's on page 1 right here in self-view, so I'll pass that along. I thought that was nice that they acknowledged that. Something that we get periodically, it's from Solitude Lake Management, so I'll just pass that around. Spencer Blake, the recipient of our scholarship, wrote us a thank you letter. So let the official record show Spencer Blake's mom in particular and Dad. You did a good job. You wrote a thank you card. So, very impressed when
You
that
don't get
happens.
that
It was a
too
nice
often.
thank you card.
Was he surprised?
He was.
Oh, that's heartwarming. Can you pass the card around?
Yep, I just
Oh, you did
passed
it
it
that way.
that
Sorry, I
way,
didn't
and then
look.
I'll
That's fine.
make sure they pass it back. Other than that, the only other stuff I got was just, we have official approvals from the Wetlands Department of Environmental Services regarding the oyster reefs that we heard about. Those have all been approved. The dock for Schoppmeyer Park has been approved. Let's see. Other than that, I think those are the major permits that we received that had been, and also a permit that had been requested for Lincoln Avenue in Newmarket, for a house that has an impact to waterfront along the Lamprey. Other than that, there is nothing new on that mail front.
I looked back through our minutes and I couldn't find where we had ever reviewed that Lincoln Avenue property. You had ever. If it impacted the waterfront, I looked way back in our minutes and I didn't find it.
You didn't find it?
No.
Okay.
That was the U2 lot 243.
Yeah.
And you'd received the letter last meeting. It was a copy of the letter approving construction of the new home. And there was just no action required. I don't even have a street address.
Yeah, there isn't one on here. I'll pass it around.
And I looked in all the planning board meetings and I didn't see it there either.
Could have been before me, before I joined.
No, I mean, I went back to
Let me just pull that one up again.
like January. I should have probably gone further back.
I wasn't there then.
They're fun to read.
Great idea for a card.
Yeah, I don't know how long
Nicely
that's
They've been
from
waiting.
the Chinberg companies. I don't know how long that could have gone back.
Well, I'll keep digging.
Let me just, here it
And now it's
is.
been approved, so
So I'll
guess it didn't need
I'll
any
pass that
action.
along in case anyone has any recollections when they see it. There's another copy here, so I'll pass that this way. I don't know if Chris, if you remember anything, because it might have come through the Lamprey committee as well.
Where's
Okay.
it?
It's off of Spring Street. So if you turn up Elm Street, that first four-way intersection, you turn right, and then you take an immediate right after that little parking lot. I think it's Washington for,
So it's on the Lamprey on the.
yeah, it's on the Lamprey.
I do remember talking about this.
Was
Upstream.
This the dock where was this a dock that they wanted to put? And we were concerned about Andrea was concerned about, had anybody done any research on the species that were affected?
This, based on the permit, it looks like it's more
this is-
structure within the.
Okay.
And this is close to
shoreline
town. The one with the dock was
Oh.
further out on Bay Road. But I do remember talking about this one because this was basically right downtown. Right.
Okay.
to
You
the
would
left of
hardly
that
know
bridge.
it's a street, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to
Kinda
know
tucked
it's
away.
there, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, your timing is excellent, Drew, because the next thing up on old and new business is the Dearborn property survey. If you have any update on that.
I do not. I sent an email to Scott Boudreau, and I have not heard anything. I'll have to ping
Okay.
him again.
All right. Let's proceed on to our big thing this meeting, and that's the Heron Point Sanctuary Gate.
All right. So you just want to kind of give you the quick rundown.
Yeah,
Okay, the recap.
Just a recap.
So what we're kind of going to discuss tonight is a proposal to put in an automatic gate or an automated gate at Heron Point Sanctuary that would be connected to a timer, so it would obviously open at sunrise, close at sunset. It would have remote controls for fire rescue and town administrator. So that's kind of what we're looking at right now. I did share the numbers with you earlier. I'll go over those in just a second, but I had a chance on Wednesday morning to meet with our facilities director, and we kind of just went over the proposal again. So it sounds like everything looks pretty good to go. We're going to repurpose the old gate, which is a swing gate that swings in, and we're going to be able to level that out. We'll be able to install a piston arm that opens it up. There's 2 utility poles right next to the gate, so the nice thing is that we will likely attach to the one on the right side. So the nice thing is that's not going to be, we don't have to run extra poles or anything. We've already got the utilities right there, and the wiring obviously goes underneath. There'll be a sensor for anybody who gets stuck on the other side. The gate will open up for people trying to exit. There'll be a battery backup, so it's guaranteed that it will work when the power goes out. So it seemed like it was the most cost-effective way to kind of address all the concerns. I reached out to Chief True as well, and I just asked if the remote controls they have are going to be kind of like key fobs, essentially. And he was okay with using that kind of setup. And our facilities director had done a similar installation at his prior town up in South Portland, Maine. And so each emergency vehicle will have one of those Velcroed to the cruiser or ambulance or whatever. I also reached out to the community, which I believe is Heron Point Estates. And it kind of turned into a group email, but the 5 or 6 people I heard from were all supportive of it. I did let them know that they're welcome to come here tonight to share their thoughts or concerns, but it sounded like the community was supportive of that because the key goal was to just limit vehicle traffic after hours, which there shouldn't be any anyway. So that's kind of the quick rundown. The information I shared with you last time and via email again, the proposal for the town to install it with our facilities director would be approving the amount of $6,197, which would include all those things mentioned, like the opener, installing the utility box, the battery backup, the remote. So there's about a 5% overage just in case of contingency, but our facilities director was pretty confident that we should come in under budget because it's a pretty simple install.
So I have a fiscal question then,
Mhm.
because they're installing it and they're our town department.
Yep.
Does that sort of exempt this from? We don't have to take this out to bid or anything, do we?
Correct. We do not have to take it out to bid.
We're just paying another town department to do the work for us.
Exactly. Yep. And the nice thing too is that if it is approved tonight, even the funding it's very streamlined because they can just pull from the fund with our request. So it's pretty. I was excited. I was really glad that our facilities director gave, because I asked him for different information to get outside proposals for a bid process, and he came back with this proposal, which was, from the other ones I got, it was about $3,000 less than the next outside option that we were given. So it's pretty cost effective, and it kind of reopens up the park and puts it back to use. So.
Sounds
Thank
really
you for
good.
all the work you did.
Oh, no worries. Greg, our facilities director, was one who put everything together, so he was great to work with. So.
Yeah, no, I think it's an ideal situation because now if something does go wrong, they're familiar with it. They'll know how to get it fixed. If something needs to be fixed, we're not going to have to rely on going out again to someone else. So I think this is a great solution, and I'm all in favor of it.
Now, if we do approve this, what's the timetable? Do you have?
Well, obviously there's some projects going on, but our facilities director implied that it would likely be able to be done within less than 2 weeks. He's obviously he's got to get to other things too, but he's not expecting to spend too much time on site here. It's just there's a few moving parts where to get the utilities and EverSource out, that that's could be one day and you'll come back the next day and level things out. So, but probably within a couple weeks it could be up and running. Granted, there is construction going on with the school and everything too that he's working on, but he made it sound like the turnaround would be about 2 weeks or less.
That would be nice.
And mainly because we're repurposing the stuff that's already there, so it shouldn't be too much in terms of hours that are needed to get it done.
Any other questions or anyone comments? Okay, well, I will make a motion to approve expenditure of this money to have the town install this automated gate.
A second. Motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. Well, thank you, Casey. I really appreciate that.
Okay.
I did follow up with the Rockingham County Conservation District on their invasive species removal opportunity, and they are specifically looking for like land that either is serving some function of so the example they gave was like the town landfill. If we had an invasive species issue there, that's what the money that they have available would be if we wanted to have a project where they would go and remove invasive species, or if we had some other type of town land that's used for work. They were very specific about that. So it can't be parkland or conservation land. It's only what they title working lands. So I thought, I'm going to the landfill on Saturday. I'll take a look around and see what I see. See what it looks like. Yeah. Unless anyone has other ideas of any other places. I guess there's the maintenance yard, right, out on 152 where there's some stuff out there. Is that right? I don't know.
That would be another possibility.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only piece of land I could think of.
Like the elementary school
I was gonna say,
property,
what about
like
the school?
around there.
I can check. I thought it I didn't bring it with me, but I thought it excluded schools as
Oh.
well. Because they don't fall into that title. But the only other well, obviously this year too, with the construction going on around there, I don't know how much access there would be, but I will ask. But the other concern there might be about, I think they're going to use some chemicals in this part of this project. So I don't know if the school has limitations on what gets used at the school grounds. That's everything on the agenda.
Isn't that great?
7:25.
Well, wait, would the Department of Public Works and Fire Station and Water Treatment Plant
I think so.
qualify?
I think they would.
And I guess, is there anything?
Maybe I should just send an email to Steve and see if he
Yeah, sure.
has any other areas. So I'll do that.
And could I just mention one thing that was kind of on my mind from,
Yep.
we mentioned it at town council about 6 months ago, but just recycling. About 6 months ago, we mentioned how there's a lot of contamination in the bins that go out. We're not even allowed to recycle pizza boxes because there's too much contamination on that. So it was just one of those things that kind of came up again where there's a lot of recycle bins we're throwing away a lot of recycling because we can't recycle it. China's not accepting it unless it's very clean recycle bins. So if that could even be, rinsing out jars, pizza boxes have to get thrown out. But I would just say being mindful, because I've been doing some morning bike rides and runs and noticed a lot of contaminated bins that would not be able to be recycled. So
No lids.
exactly, yeah,
You can't leave a lid on anything, glass or plastic.
yeah.
All has to be rinsed out.
And it's been in the newsletter too, but it's one of those things to be mindful of, because I think there's a lot of things that people don't realize, and if they kind of bundle it up, and if there's contamination in the bundle, the entire bundle gets thrown away.
Oh, really?
So that's kind of the
There are
concern
other
there.
towns around here that are completely stopping recycling.
Yeah.
Because of that, it's costing the towns
It's
too much.
Yeah.
costing too much.
And it's costing us quite a bit, but we're also where we're getting hit at this town is the stuff that we have to throw away, because that then it becomes weight that we're just paying to dispose of versus recycle. So just thought I'd kind of mention that.
So it's almost like with plastic containers or bottles, you almost have to get them like dishwasher
Yes.
clean,
Yeah.
really, to
But
recycle.
it's
Yeah.
a water
It has-
issue. Are we,
Yeah,
we're
and
using
then there's-
water?
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I know,
But-
it doesn't
but
make
I-
any sense.
But I think that's where we're at as far as, keeping things.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, cardboard box can't have had food in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there are other boxes, they have a waxed coating, you can't recycle those, and it's amazing the things that,
Yeah.
you look at and you say it's just regular cardboard, but it isn't. It
In
has
certain
that wax.
magazines, you can't either because of the
Right.
glossy paper.
Yeah, and I think the assumption is if you put it in the bin, it gets picked up, you're good to go. But they're good to pick it up regardless, and if it contaminates the rest of the stuff. So just something I was thinking of, and thought I'd mention it. Just it's always good to get a reminder.
Do you know if there's any consideration of creating more bins at the landfill? So one of the things I heard was if you do a better job of separating
Mhm.
by offering more bins, you have less likelihood of contamination. Do you know if that was talked about at all?
Because we go through Casella with the recycling stuff, that would be an issue. And the one thing that I mentioned the other day, and this is far away, was I read an article about New London and a few other towns that they'll crush glass and use it as foundation for trails and for pavement. And it's actually pretty eco-friendly because they grind it into a fine dust. And that's what a lot of those towns are doing to save money. So even if we separate out the glass, that would be conceivably a discount for us, and we grind up the glass and use it for road surfaces and whatnot. So that's something I saw other towns doing, but I kind of emailed that article with the rest of the town council just to kind of put on their radar.
Yeah, there was also an article that said there's only one town in the entire state that is making money off of recycling
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
That everyone else is losing money, so
Yeah.
we're not alone.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for sharing that. Does anyone have anything else? Drew, anything else? No? Okay. Motion to adjourn at 7:30.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.